Hey, Frank and Arlo. Grandpa coming to you from a very chilly Vanagon in the parking lot of Azalea City Brewing Company in Palate, Florida. And if it was open now, but it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. But if it was open, I'd be inside getting warmed up. I can't run the heater while I'm boondocking. And I don't want to run the motor of the Vanagon because there's people parked in back of me. I don't want to disturb them until I'm ready to leave. Anyway, today we're going to read the 17th chapter of Revelation from the Net Bible, Reader's Edition. Awesome Bible in plain English, very understandable. So I'm not going to say a lot of my own words. I'm going to let the Bible speak for itself, and you take from it what you get. But this is about Babylon. Then one of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came and spoke to me. Come, he said, I will show you the condemnation and punishment of the great prostitute who sits on many waters, with whom the kings of the earth committed sexual immorality, and the earth's inhabitants got drunk with the wine of her immorality. So he carried me away in the spirit to a wilderness, and a wilderness in the Bible is out in the desert. It's not like a wilderness here is out in the middle of the woods, but there weren't a lot of woods in the Holy Lands in Israel. Well, back then anyway. There are now. And there I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was full of blasphemous names and had 7 heads and 10 horns. Now the woman was dressed in purple and scarlet clothing and adorned with gold. So that's showing that this is a queen. The red and the purple and with the gold, real gold on. With gold, precious stones, and pearls. She held in her hand a golden cup filled with detestable things and unclean things from her sexual immorality. On her forehead was written a name, a mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes and of the detestable things of the earth. I saw that the woman was drunk with the blood of the saints and the blood of those who testified to Jesus. So to be drunk with the blood of somebody means that you're just totally into killing them. If you don't like people who follow Jesus and you try to kill them, you're drunk with their blood. I was greatly astounded when I saw her, but the angel said to me, Why are you astounded? I will interpret for you the mystery of the woman and of the beast, the 7 heads and 10 horns that carries her. And by the end of this book, all the mysteries that are in the book should be revealed because it is the revelation. It's the apocalypso in Greek, the unveiling. The beast you saw was and is not, but is about to come up from the abyss and then go to destruction. The inhabitants of the earth, all those whose names have not been written in the book of life since the foundation of the world, will be astounded when they see that the beast was and is not, but is to come. So this beast is going to rise from the dead. This requires a mind that has wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains that the woman sits on. They are also 7 kings. 5 have fallen, 1 is, and the other has not yet come. But whenever he does come, he must remain for only a brief time. The beast that was and is not is himself an 8th king and yet is one of the seven and is going to destruction. So there's all kinds of interpretations of this, but I'm not going to go into it. This book was written 2,000 years ago. So there's people that go, yeah, this stuff already happened, and then there's other people that say, no, these last two kings have not been born yet. And then they figure out, well, this king was the Roman Empire, and this was the Greek Empire, and on and on. But we're not going to get into all that. You should study this book and figure out for yourself what it's saying to you, because it speaks to each person individually. The 10 horns that you saw are 10 kings who have not yet received the kingdom, but will receive ruling authority as kings with the beast for 1 hour. These kings have a single intent, and they will give their power and authority to the beast. They will make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb is Jesus. But the Lamb will conquer them, because he is Lord of lords and King of kings. And those who accompany the Lamb are called the chosen and faithful. Then the angel said to me, the waters you saw, where the prostitute is seated, are peoples, multitudes, nations, and languages. The 10 horns that you saw and the beast, these will hate the prostitute and make her desolate and naked. So they're going to destroy themselves and part of this. They will consume her flesh and burn her up with fire. For God has put into their minds to carry out his purpose by making a decision to give their royal power to the beast until the words of God are fulfilled. So whatever God says is going to happen, it's going to happen. It might not look like it's going to happen. You read these things and go, whoa, how can this happen? Trust me. He says it's going to happen. It's going to happen. As for the woman you saw, she is the great city that has sovereignty over the kings of the earth. And so we're going to find out in chapter 18 what's going to happen to Babylon. But until then, peace out.